What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm bringing us a quick mission guide for the Crown Tier 5 mission from Season 2 here in Season 3, known as All's Fair. Now, before we dive into it, if you guys do enjoy this content, anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure to show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw an easy goal of 150 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys would like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. Alright, so this mission is going to be 3 parts. You're going to be going to Al Mazrah alongside also Ashika Island. Part 1 is asking us to kill the Bombmaker with a Claymore. Now, in order to get access to a Claymore, you're going to want to make sure before you infill, you select this as your lethal. That way you come in with the Claymore already equipped. Then what you're going to need to do is go over to Suki Castle. Now, you're not going to want to use the cheese strat in order to eliminate him in this one because you're going to be using the Claymore in order to get that elimination on that Bombmaker. So you're going to need to get access to the Suki Castle. You have a couple of options. You guys can then take on the Wheelson, deactivating him with a couple of Semtexes or Thermites, then being able to hack him, getting access to the castle, or you guys can come prepared with a Suki Castle key or even a skeleton key if that's something else that you would like to do. Once you guys are able to get access to the castle, you're going to obviously have to eliminate a couple of sentry guns on that first level, and of course your fair share of AI. So once you guys are able to clear that first floor, you're going to go up to that second floor with the stair set that is closest to the bridge. So you guys want to go to the main entrance there. That way you guys can get access to the Bombmaker quicker. You guys will clear out those enemies, clear out that sentry gun, go up that first level. When you get to the second level, you're going to get to that little main square. You're going to take a right. There's going to be another sentry gun with a set of stairs. You're going to go up those set of stairs, which is going to lead you all the way up to the Bombmaker. Once you get up here, you're going to want to be very careful not to actually eliminate the Bombmaker. There is some cases where he just kind of stands still. He doesn't actually push you. Now, what I decided to do to make this easier is I got to the top of the stairs. I eliminated all his minions or the other people in there. And I obviously took out the trophy system that was on that side. So I had free access to use my nades. I then chose to stun the Bombmaker, making him unable to move. Of course, I walked up to him, dropped the Claymore, got out of the way. Once he was unstunned, he moved, which then caused the Claymore to explode. It eliminated him, obviously, then completing part 1. All right, part 2 is asking us to kill the Chemist with the M13B. Now, conveniently enough, this is the weapon that the Chemist drops once you eliminate him. However, I definitely recommend going in with an insured weapon slot with the M13B equipped with a couple of attachments that you enjoy. That way you guys can set it up the way that you want to in order to be the most successful with this weapon. Once you guys are ready with your M13B, you're obviously going to go in on Al Mazrah and you're going to head over to the Radiation. Now, if you guys are having issues trying to track down the Chemist in the Radiation, a better way to go about this is to complete a series of intel contracts, which is going to be the contract that has the little file on it with the question mark, which once you complete them, it actually shows or pings a boss on the map for you. So then you guys can see the actual location of where he is. It may take a few of these intels in order to actually get the location of the Chemist, as usually it does ping the Juggernaut first. And I've noticed it does choose to ping pretty much most of the other bosses ahead of the Chemist. But once you guys do enough of these intel contracts, 100% it should actually ping the Chemist on the map as long as he's still there. And you guys can head over to the Radiation. I definitely recommend going for a durable gas mask if you guys need to barter for one. It'll be like a lighter and a couple of toothpaste, or you guys can loot around the map until you have enough gas masks or radiation blockers to go into that Radiation. This will then obviously know the location of the Chemist. If you did the intel contract, you'll go over to the Radiation prepared with what is going to be the M13B. You will track down that Chemist, eliminate him with the M13B, and part 2 will be complete. Now, part 3 is definitely the most challenging part of this entire mission. It's asking us to kill the Helo commander from a helicopter. Now, if you guys are unsure of how to get the Helo commander to spawn in, it's going to be by completing intel contracts. The first one that you complete will more than likely ping the Juggernaut, and there's a lot of cases where the second one that you would complete is then going to call in the commander. Now, you need him to obviously be in on the map in order to be able to complete this, and then you're going to need to get access to a helicopter. Now, there's a couple options when it comes to the helicopter for completing this mission. You guys can, of course, go for the light helo. We do have that heavy chopper if you guys want to go for that, and then also we do have exfil choppers around the map that you could choose to use to your advantage as well. So whether or not you guys are the one that complete the intel contract to make him spawn in, or another team does and he spawns in and he's on the map, the next thing you're going to do is actually aggro him. So whether it is you have the light helo or you guys are near an exfil chopper, a great way to actually do this as well could be going for a rescue hostage contract, taking the hostage close to the chopper where you would drop him off, but don't actually drop him off in the chopper. That chopper will stay there, kind of in standby, and then you guys will be able to kind of set yourselves up the best to complete this mission. Then what you're going to do is get the aggro of the commander helo, which all you have to do is shoot bullets at him. He will come over to you and obviously try to attack you. You then are going to want to make sure you take the missile pods off the sides. Once you've eliminated the missile pods and he's gotten pretty weak, you're then going to want to get inside the helicopter where you're going to continue to rain bullets at the heli. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit more challenging because if you're flying around, obviously how much you move is going to determine how difficult it is to hit your shots. If you guys are in the back of an exfil helicopter, you're not going to be moving too much. It's just going to be depending on the angle. So you guys are just going to have to continue shooting bullets while you're in the helicopter at the commander helo. Once you get that final bullet into him while you're in the helicopter and destroy him, that will wrap up this last part and this mission. So that's going to wrap things up for today's quick mission guide. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.